Man, I haven't done this in a long while. First of all, multi-platform at launch. This is amazing. We needed this. Multi-platform at launch for all consoles of modern generation, including the old-timer. Square finally learning their lesson, exclusivity can eat dirt. Yeah, you know why? Because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Final Fantasy XVI did not sell anything at all. You know why? Because they were exclusive to PS5. You know how many people had PS5 in that time period? Almost no one. People who wanted to play the game couldn't play the game, and people who wanted to experience the game either had to buy a PS5, which was 600, 800 euros or dollars, whatever that was, and no one wanted it for just a game. Square finally understood that if they want to make money, they need to sell their games on multiple platforms all at once. So people will buy them in every single possible way. Recently with the trailers, they do what they call a fake out to not spoil too much. We are in spoiler zone, we're in heavy spoiler zone. Everything we're talking about in here, it's heavy spoiler zone. Okay, first of all, we're gonna analyze the basic. I'm not gonna analyze the text, like dialogues. I think it's not worth analyzing dialogues for a universe we have no idea about. So we're gonna start analyzing the people. Rollin says Ava. It could be Ava. I thought of someone else. Considering this place is showing us some very weird people, I think this is Skald. Skald, at the end of Chi, kinda disappeared. And I think this, as well as Ava, because we don't see Ava in the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. I think this could be Skald or Ava. I'm more inclined for Skald, sorry, because we haven't seen her at all. In general, all I can tell the character is female. Yeah, pretty much that's the only information we have. It's female and she's short. So she can't be Elrena, for example. She could be Invi, but I don't think it's gonna be Invi, because Invi appeared at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be Skald. Ava would not use dark corridors to travel around. She's made of light, she will never use it. We already have the theory that Ava is Kairi's grandma that traveled through time and, you know, raise the new generation even after a lot of years. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. Of course, we have a new shape of the dark side, which is more primal and, how you say it, realistic. How you say visceral, maybe. A more primeval version of the dark side. Less cartoony, more realistic. I don't dislike it. We have the Sora, the amazing Sora design, which looks extremely Final Fantasy VII-y, which is way like more dynamic. Even the fight scenes are super dynamic and I like it. We see Strelitzia with her amazing detail with the double hairpin, writing down the 11 number because she is Loriam's sister, and Loriam we know is Marluxia, which is the 11th member of the organization. Is a girl who I can't spell the name of. Yeah, same. I struggle a lot. This guy is apparently another guy from Dark Road or Chi. I don't remember the name, but he is very punchable, not gonna lie. He's very sus, yeah. Sigurd, yeah, it's Sigurd. I have no clue what his deal is because I haven't watched the latest chapters in the mobile saga, because I'm one of those people that can actually, you know, I can say fuck those because I'm old. Kylo Ren, yeah, Kylo Ren if he was smug. And then we have yet another Noctis at home, which is supposed to be a guy from Dark Road called Valley. And yeah, the design checks out. It's him. He is just another Noctis. I thought he was some sort of weird antagonist. Sigurd probably, yeah. He looks like one. Valley looks really cool. Yeah, I agree. Valley looked really cool in the mobile version. Valley looks really cool here. But I can't believe Nomura got another Noctis from the list somehow. It's insane how much he wants Noctis to live in his own headcanon. He will always be salty about Versus 13. He will always be salty. What will be your reaction if Noctis will make an appearance in this game? I'm probably gonna die of happiness because Nomura hates Noctis in the Final Fantasy 15 version because Nomura wanted to direct the original game, which was Versus 13, but Square did not allow him. Final Fantasy 13 and the Fabula Nova Crystallis story was supposed to be the magnum opus of Nomura, but Square didn't allow him because it would have taken a long time to complete everything. And I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see Noctis in the game. We're not gonna see Noctis at all, because Nomura hates the fact that Noctis exists, but it's not the same Noctis he built in his own story. We already got three mobile game characters, probably 4 if the hooded character at the beginning is either Skuld or Ava. My man, I think this looks rough. I had to triple check because my mind went Core, Sid. Oh wait, no, this is Kingdom Hearts. Luxord. Yeah, he aged very quickly. It looks rough and probably unfinished. He looks like he is food deprived. It's way too skinny for what we're used to and what we're seeing of him in Kingdom Hearts, in my opinion. This looks like, in a bad way, if they took Luxord and put him through the RTX on meme. Remember that? I don't dislike him, but I feel like he could be better. I think this could be better, design-wise. But I'm happy to see Luxord again. That means probably we're gonna see Demix again. And then we have this shot of this hooded guy, which I will say, there are feathers. There's not the buttons on the clothes. Oh yeah, that is a royal insignia, by the way. I don't know which one because we don't recognize it, but this is a fake out. They've shown the feathers for some reason. Probably they want us to think it's gonna be Sephiroth. I would love to see Sephiroth. It would be nice to see Sephiroth again in Kingdom Hearts. I believe this is gonna be Riku. This is Riku arriving in Quadratum through dark portals. There's gonna be FF7 somewhere. I'm happy for that. I want to see more Final Fantasy in Kingdom Hearts. This is a fake out, trust me, it has to be, and it makes more sense with the settings. Yeah, Riku wearing this, traveling through dark portals and everything, makes perfect sense. Even the way he's built, he reminds me of Riku in his Ansem form. Okay, we already knew this. We can see Donald and Goofy surrounded by cartoonish flames. We already know this is Hades in the reveal trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. Donald and Goofy traveling around the dark area, and then a blue flame would appear with the Japanese Hades voice actor talking to them from a distance. And then we have this. If you haven't seen this art piece, there is a Nomura art with Xehanort holding a transparent umbrella. That means probably Xehanort will appear in this place. And you know what this means? This made me theorize this is like the final world is quote-unquote the land of the dead. This one might be another land of the dead. I don't think it's time travel. I think this is another land of the dead. Thank you, Rollon. Always appreciate you working so much for me. There we go. I'm gonna cover chat a little bit. Why would the young one appear then? Take in general, because there are so many things that work in a weird way in Kingdom Hearts. Why did Ventus not age by the time he didn't have an art? My point is, there are many reasons why he would be young in this picture. Ventus did not age even after he spent like 10 years in the Chamber of Awakening. Vanitas looks like Sora. There are many coincidences that don't really make sense. I'm not too surprised to see Xehanort again in a young form. So there are two theories, as I said. This is either the afterlife or also potentially just an alternative universe or an alternative plane of existence where characters go after their purpose is done. You know what I mean? Like Strelitzia played their part, Sora played his part. Maybe it's all a plan of the Master of Masters. Or maybe those who use the power of waking and then lose themselves find their way back here. Some sort of Traverse Town in another universe. There is a lot in there that doesn't really make sense if you think about it in detail. So I wouldn't overthink this. It's weird. We are freaks to others who don't know what Kingdom Hearts is about. Yeah. I will not theorize too much about this. I love the fact that we see Xehanort again, even though it's supposed to be the end of the story. He's probably gonna have a core role as an antagonist again. He's gonna have a role, definitely. Maybe it's just gonna appear as a random pedestrian that's just gonna cover Sora after he goes through something. We don't know. And then we finally see some gameplay with a Keyblade. The shape kind of reminds me of another Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, the one you get after talking to Lee and Isa for the first time with Ventus. But then I see the particles, I see fire and ice. Even the Keyblade kinda does the same, because there is like rock here, which is also seen here, watered lava, rock, whatever, you know? We have fire and ice, and we have rock. And Rollin mentioned this could be a Keyblade from Elemental, the Pixar movie. These guys look very cool. Plus, now we have the Kingdom Key now has this chain effect that can create paths Sora can ride. Seems to be more related to movement. Instead of being a reference to the Kingdom Hearts 2 moveset, it's gonna be a unique thing in this universe. You can also open Kingdom Hearts and summon more keys or chains. Either this means Sora can call forth the power of the lost Keyblade wielders, like he did in Kingdom Hearts 3, or it's just cool. I think either would probably work. Alexa's outfit here more than 3. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think the outfit in 3 is fine. I don't think we lived it enough to say it's good or bad, but I don't dislike this one. I think this one looks very cool. Very modern. I like modern designs, as you couldn't tell, if you couldn't tell by the, you know, lady model here I'm using. And then we have more juggling here. I think they could speed this up a little bit so that we are not stuck watching this for 10 seconds. It's very cool, but, you know, then we have the fight with the dark side, which is amazing. I'm also amazed to see we have an omnidirectional block, apparently, with Sora and not with Aqua anymore. But the main thing is, I am happy to see so many different characters than what we're used to. And I am hoping to see them taking a different approach now. They are remastering, or well, porting Final Fantasy Brave Exvius to console, calling it Final Fantasy Resonance. And I am beyond happy to say that if they do that now, that might mean there is hope to see the Kingdom Hearts mobile games as well restored for modern consoles. So there is hope for Chi to finally see the light of day again. Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series of all time, and I think I will, for the sake of not spoiling anything to myself, I will not watch any more trailers outside of maybe the next one, for the sake of not spoiling myself about anything, in fear of the original Square Enix approach for the trailers. I'll watch the next. Hopefully they're gonna show something new, and if they do show something new, I will not watch anything else. They've shown a lot this time around of characters people know about, characters people thought they were dead. Okay? I am personally expecting they will keep the same approach for the other trailers, and I will not watch them, because I want to keep my reaction as pure as possible for every single minimum surprise that will unfold in the game.